do a little something different tonight. I am going to make a homemade pizza, and I bought my dough from Trader Joe's, although you can buy it at any grocery store. Comes in a ball. Take it out, let it sit up for about 2 hours, let it rise, and you get a nice ball like this. I put a little olive oil in the bottom. It's going to be kind of messy, but what happens is it works really good because it doesn't stick to the grill. I'm going to actually make the pizza on my smoker grill, using it more like a grill than a smoker. So if you have a regular grill, what you want is to have a cold spot on your grill and a hot spot for the heat. So turn on your outside burners and leave a cold spot in the middle. Otherwise, you'll with open flame it'll burn this. So you want indirect heat is basically what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I have a pan with olive oil on it. Well, actually I use canola oil for this because the other stuff's a little expensive, but yeah, and you don't need some good stuff. I do have extra virgin surrounding the pizza dough. I'm going to flip it out. I'm going to try to stretch it out. I'm going to take it to the grill, and I'm going to attempt to throw it on the grill with all this oil. And I pre-oiled my grill. It's preheated to about 400 degrees. And I'm going to throw this on to the grill, and I'm going to par cook the crust first. So let's go for it. Once again, it's like really oily. And just push out from the inside out. The gluten is making it pull back, but you just got to keep working. It's not going to be a normal shaped pizza. It's going to actually be a oblong, egg shape, whatever you want to call it. You just keep working it, out. You could get a tear in this, and that's okay. You just work yourself around it. If it tears, and you know you're getting nice and thin, and that's a good crispy crust. You can leave it thick, and you would have a chewy crust. So,
but we prefer crispy.
We like crispy. Yeah. And just keep pulling and pulling. I know it stretches back. You can kind of feel, heavier chunks of it. You'll never get it perfect. But with all this olive oil and canola oil on here, when you throw it on, it won't stick to the grill. It'll just cook. Or bake, I should say. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to go. I got a little hole here, but that's okay. I'll just work around it when I put my cheese on and sauce. Okay, here we go. Out to the grill. This is the dangerous part. Throwing it on. This could be flip or flop. This could be good or bad. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, see, I do have a hole. It's kind of thin here, but that's part about doing a homemade pizza. So you're going to have this. So, I'm going to go back in, wash my hands, and I'm going to let that brown up. Hopefully I'll be able to move it, twist it once, flip it, par bake it, and we'll go from there.
Should I stay here and watch the pizza?
Okay. Hi. Okay. Been on for just about 2-3 minutes, and you can see it's starting to brown really good. I'm going to give it a turn. It's loose thanks to the canola oil and the olive oil, and I'm going to just let it par bake just a little bit more on this side.
So you gave it a spin?
Yeah, just a turn, a little turn, and I'm going to just sit there in just a few seconds, and then I'm going to flip it. and then the bottom's going to be the top. I don't want to par bake the bottom as much because I'm putting it back on to cook it. So I just want it somewhat so I can pull it off, but I don't want it totally cooked because it's going back on. So we're going to try to flip it right now. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So is that part I'm looking at, is that the top or the bottom?
Now that's going to be the top
Okay.
of the pizza. I'm going to put my toppings, I'm going to put my cheese and stuff on the top.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to do this just a little bit. I don't want to cook it. I just want it hardened up a little bit so when I put it back on, then when I melt the stuff on the top, it'll finish cooking. So just give it a second or two.
Here's the dog. He's wanting to play. Hi, Martin.
Look up. I'm going to just turn it a little bit. Let it go just for a few minutes. I'm going to put it right back on the pan with the olive oil and canola oil.
Very windy out here today.
Very warm wind,
Yeah.
which is what we love.
You always say that, but it feels cold to me.
It's about maybe 50, probably about 56. We're getting there. This is running about, well, the base is running about 400 degrees. Right now it says 315 because I keep opening the lid, but the base is indirect heat. So if you did this on a grill with a charcoal grill or something like that, it would burn the crap out of it. You'd have to get a hot spot and a cold spot and put all the coals around one side or all the way around the outside and leave a middle so you can put the pizza in. It's still hot, but it's not direct heat. Okay, I'll come. There we go. We're going to let this heat itself back up. Once again, the bottom is not as cooked as heavy as the top, but it's going to when I put it back on with all the ingredients. The sauce we use
Come on, Martin.
is, sounds silly, but the only way you can buy Stanislaus sauce is in these huge 6-pound bottles or cans. And full red, this is all what all the top end pizza places use. It's just incredible. They have their own tomatoes. It's out in California. They only sell it to restaurants, and you can buy it on Amazon. It's quite expensive. There's some places here and there you can buy it, but if you look for it, you can find it. And it's the most incredible good pizza sauce.
What do you do with it then once you open that big can?
I put it in small Ziploc bags and I freeze them for a year of pizza. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my Stanislaus sauce. Hear how crispy that is. Mm-hmm. We like a lot of sauce, so we use a lot of sauce. You can put a little bit on, you can put a lot on. Whatever you like. Leftover, my wife likes to dip it, the pizza into the sauce or put extra sauce on. There we go. At this point, I go with Emil's hot pizza seasoning. It's just, you can use any Italian seasoning you want. This is good. Okay, I also do just a little touch of crushed red pepper underneath. The cheese we use is, don't ever use bagged cheese. Always, grate your own, because stuff has like preservatives and crap in it to make the cheese not stick together. And I'm using mild brick versus mozzarella, which melts like butter. It's really good. That's a Wisconsin. Normally I would be making a sausage and green pepper, but not going to do it today. They do have some really good Italian sausage in there, but it just didn't work out today because some other stuff was going on.
Like what? A new smoker?
A new smoker out in the garage, a barrel smoker, which I'm so excited about. We do have some basil that we're going to put on at the end, but if you put it on now and you put it on the grill, it's going to burn. So, and then just a touch of extra virgin olive oil, and that is Trader Joe's Sicilian, which is awesome. I do go over the cheese one more time with this seasoning. Out we go. Onwards and upwards. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah.
You can't figure out who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Same method, a little easier to pick it up now, huh?
On it goes. And we shut. And we bake. Oh, let's see what it looks like. It's pretty good. Let's take a peek underneath. Oh yeah, crispy.
Perfect.
You can hear it crunching. That is one hot pizza. Off we go. Here we be. Now we're going to throw some fresh basil on it. This is as basic as a pizza you could be. Usually I just tear it. I see not to cut it because it'll blacken. And we'll throw some more pepper on it too then right away. Crushed pepper. Mike, don't sing, right?
I'm trying not to whistle, so.
We'll cut it. You hear how crispy this is. This is incredibly crispy. Okay. We got Parmesan. Normally we have some real Parmesan, but we didn't plan ahead, so let's go this route. And pizza cutter. We'll do a little end here. If you listen, that's as crispy as can be.
That's my part.
Pull one off, take a peek at the bottom. Perfect crust. Even better than that. I could if it had sausage on it. And that's it. That's the way we do a wood-fired grilled pizza. Thanks for watching.